I got into competitive powerlifting and competitive strongman right out of high school. I was really small and tiny. I worked on a farm my whole like high school childhood kind of time. I was the smallest and the weakest and the tiniest out of the whole like work hand. So I got into powerlifting and strongman because it would make me a better farmer, but mainly because it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I got really good at it. And primarily I got really good at it because I had incredible mentors along the way. Where I was living, I was around some of the world's strongest men. They all went very, very far in the world of strongman. There was a couple people who've deadlifted over 1,000 pounds. There's only 12 people in the world who have done that. So I got to learn a lot. I lived, eat, breathed, slept like a strongman, and I got really good. But along the way, I also got really overweight. And you've seen powerlifters in the gym, you've seen strongmen like on videos and stuff. They're very big and they're fat, right?
What caused you to get so overweight?
The amount of food and the work demand that you have to put down a lot of food to get to that size.
Like, what was an average meal? How old were you?
I was in my 20s.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, two of the guys, they were like going to the world's strongest men, like that competition. They were eating 10,000 calories a day. So on our Saturday training session, so what we would do is like on Mondays and Wednesdays, it was mainly the powerlifting stuff, like West Side style stuff. And on Saturdays, it was all the events that we had to train the events and practice the events for the competition coming up. After those are 4 or 5 hour work days. After that, we would go get Mongolian grill. And they would just put down plates upon plates of food.
Is that an all-you-can-eat thing?
I think so.
Wow.
Yeah, but they would just go back plate after plate after plate, just put down food, and you had to do that for the work demand. So I got really overweight, and along with that, really unhealthy, high blood pressure, sleep apnea, insulin resistance, low energy, and so I knew I needed to change. Something had to change because we had a joke. The only way that you could tell that I was a power lifter is if I had a belt on. Otherwise, you wouldn't have guessed.
Yeah.
So I tried everything to try to lose weight, but the problem is every time that I tried to lose weight, I would lose a lot of my strength, and I worked really hard to get that strength there. So these dieting methods and all these other weight loss methods made me lose that. I didn't want to lose it. So a year and a half goes by, I didn't really change at all, and really frustrated because now I'm weaker from all the attempts of trying to lose weight and trying to gain it back. And so I went for my mentors in powerlifting and strongman, and then I actually turned to Stan Efferding. He was a huge mentor for me, and a lot of these bodybuilders, because bodybuilders are the masters of maintaining muscle and performance while losing body fat. And so I turned to them to help me, and they helped me put together a routine and a structure that helped me to lose 60 pounds in 6 months. That's how I am here now. And so after that 60 pounds of weight loss, I lost a little bit of strength, gained it back after I ate more and got my performance back. But to this day, I'm stronger than I ever was when I was a competitor. And I'm leaner and I'm healthier. And that's the biggest thing, is I'm healthier. So that was kind of my personal story. And that kind of led into the story of my coaching business, Look Like You Lift, is there is a dichotomy where if you want to be very strong, you have to be really fat. And I didn't like that, because why should you sacrifice your health to have incredible strength and performance? You should be able to look like you lift and be able to lift a lot of weight at the same time. So that's how Look Like You Lift came around, is now we teach guys you can get really strong. You can be a powerful menace and still look really good at the same time. So that's where we are today.